Well, today is time to start putting the finishing coat on the oven. What I have here is some surface bonding cement. It's reinforced with fiberglass. It'll make a nice outer covering. And I've tried to save as much fine per-lite as I can. And I'm doing 1 part cement to 4 parts of per-lite. Just kind of pre-mixing it in here, and then what I'm doing is bringing it on over here and then just kind of eyeing it up. You want to get a nice thin, I don't know how well you can see it, but you want to get a pretty thin slurry, pretty wet slurry. And then I'm going to start adding in some coloring. I tried to get a hold of my wife, but she wasn't picking up, and I decided to go with terracotta instead of the red. They have tan, terracotta, and red, and the red was just too red. So I'm gonna go with this and see how well it does. So we're just about done. I'm gonna redo the top here. If you could, you'll definitely see the difference here. When I started doing this, when I was mixing the per-lite, it was working okay up here, but it wasn't giving me the color I wanted because the per-lite wasn't coloring itself, so it was adding a white hue, and I couldn't get anything to really stick, and I was getting really discouraged because I couldn't even get anything to stick to the uprights here. So I took just the regular fiberglass reinforced stucco, the wall, the surface bonding cement, and then just put it in the bucket here, and then just eyed it up with the water to get a nice paste, and then added the coloring and just compared the coloring, and then just ended up taking one of these plastic trowels that I had sitting around, and then just going over the rest of it. And the time it took me to do the top and just a little bit of here, I was able to knock out the whole outside ring here. It was nice and thick, and I really actually like this, the look. It has that earthen oven look to it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over the top here again to kind of match it. And it's, I mean, it's okay that I added more per-lite because it was another 1/4 of an inch, so it's just more layers of protection. And I just really need to go around the sides here. I have to sand it off a little bit. I dropped it. Go along the top here and along the edges here. And that's really it, but yeah, it looks, I like it. It looks nice. It looks nice. I'll go over this a little bit here too. Kind of even all this out. So, but when you're doing this, if you're using that ball, this is the coloring that I use, the Quickcrete cement color, the terracotta. Do yourself a favor and get 2 of these, because I used up one of those and I had to run out, and fortunately I'm close to a Home Depot, but if you're far from a Home Depot or a Lowe's, you have to stop in the middle of your project just to get it going. So, all right, well, I'm gonna get mixing and finish this up, and I'll show you what it looks like. Okie dokie, well, the stove is done. Look at that beauty. My wife says it looks like frosting, which it does. But it looks good, doesn't it? Got it all colored. The top of the stack dyed. All done. So it looks really cool. So last but not least, I have to sand this down a little bit, because I'm going to sand this platform in here so it's nice and smooth to put the pizza on. But I have a work light on right now, so that way it'll heat up the cement in here and help that dry, help this whole thing dry right here. So, yep, that's about it. Well, give me the thumbs up button and leave your comments below.